Hello, survivors, and welcome to yet another zombie survivor. In today's video, we are going to be showing you the game. We are playing with the Tesla dude. I actually don't know his name, the engineer, that's what his name is. Because we actually have played 2 or 3 rounds on him so far. So I want to show you some of the really cool weapons that we have unlocked by defeating so many zombies on this character. So we do have to upgrade our taser all the way. It is going to be brainless, and then after that we can look at different upgrades. Now the game itself, visually it looks fantastic. It does remind me of like Vampire Survivors meets Resident Evil, or The Walking Dead, maybe a better one than Resident Evil, because Resident Evil had some smart zombies. These guys are just stupid and they run to us and die. So it reminds me of The Walking Dead meets Vampire Survivors. Definitely going to be put into the title, but I haven't had the game for long. I know the game has been out for a really long time, and I know a couple of you have mentioned it to me. I did play it in Steam's Next Fest, and I did put it off playing. I'm not sure why, because when I first played on Steam Next Fest, I had this weird feeling with the game. I just really didn't get into it that much, but now that I've actually bought the game and I've been playing it more, it's actually quite a really good game. So if you've been wondering about buying it and you've been thinking about it and you're not sure, hopefully we can convince you through the gameplay in today's video. Now run is 20 minutes, or at least on this level, and unfortunately because it is in early access there is only this level available right now. However, there are 6 characters that you can already play with. You just need to unlock them. So there is the Huntress, the Engineer, the what are their names? I'll get their names. The SWAT guy, and there's a whole lot of them. We do have to count of current health or max health. Oh, that's a potion. Alright, we're going to go for max health over there. So there are things that you have to do to unlock the 3 other characters. The SWAT, the Engineer, and the, what do you call them? The tank, I believe it might be. Are all available from the very beginning. So there are 3 available characters. The other 3 you need to kill bosses, you need to pick up X amount of money, and then you need to I think it's kill a certain amount of zombies to unlock the archer. But we've got the laser or the blaster. For today's video we are going to go with the blaster. Just because I haven't seen it before, we're gonna take a look at it. That looks so cool, man. So he shoots out these orbs that are like taser. Oh, that is so cool. Alright, and they cause an explosion, so that's even more fantastic. The only thing is I would have liked to have been able to see what they do before you click on the options. So being able to pick which gun, or what the gun does, or knowing what the gun does before picking it would have been a really handy thing to have known. So knowing exactly what the difference is between laser and blaster is what I'm trying to get at. Alright, so we've got SWAT, tank, and then the hunter. I'm going to use SWAT and the hunter. The hunter has a crit chance on her passives, so very strong to have her in all of your teams. Personally, that's how I feel. I feel like getting ourselves the crit chance is going to be really beneficial to our character. So hopefully we're able to get her and go from there. This is the, well, I mean, we will definitely be able to get her because we've only got her and the SWAT and tank, so choices are very limited, which means that we are able to get the characters we want right now. Once we have 6 of them, we will have to try and maybe liberate 1 or 2 of them, or maybe unlock a reroll. But there's the Huntress, increased crit chance already from the very beginning. We're on 5%, that does put us at 6%, but we are going to try and get to as much crit as possible, as quickly as possible. So getting ourselves some of these over here, where we're going to land up getting ourselves crit, is going to be really good. There is one that gives you crit chance and crit damage. Those are the ones, and weapon damage. Those are the ones that we want to get. Now the Huntress has Eagle Eye. That's going to increase our crit and crit damage by 4% per level. I think we land up getting about 30% in total from that. I'll have to just do the maths quickly the next time I see the level up of it, and we'll be able to say, yo, it's this way or that way. So arrow rain, very nice, but we are going to go and level up all of our weapons first as well, so that we can get them to be onto their next enhancements. So the pistol turns into an SMG, and that's just going to increase our damage overall for this character as well. And then if you have a look at the top left hand side, that is the reloading of the guns. So if you're unsure about when your gun is going to shoot, you can take a look at that. And then there is also this over here. This is our upgrade points for the meta progression tree. You do get more of those points by getting or collecting more and more money. So we need to go and do that. We need to collect as much money as possible so that we can get stronger and that we can finally complete the run. I haven't actually completed a run yet. I keep getting killed at the 18-minute mark. I think it is typical of the game. Maybe they do that on purpose so that you do have to keep playing over and over again until you are strong enough to complete it with ease. But I think over here we're going to go for the self-care, max HP. That does mean that we are tankier and that we can take more damage before we land up having to die or heal or whatever the case may be for that. Alright, there we go, another eagle eye. So it's 4% per stack. There are 5 of them, so we get about 20% in total, which is good. That's a pretty decent amount. Over there, now we're on 12% increased crits. We are just going to hope and pray that we are lucky enough to find some crits in the boxes that we get, the supply caches, if we want to call them that. Alright, we do need to get healing though. The healing does unlock the medic. I haven't seen that class before. All these classes, as far as I know, were not available when I first played the game in the Steam Next Fest. But again, it has been out in early access for a very long time. So I'm a little bit behind in the game, but I've been taking my time with new games recently. I haven't really, splurged or spent money on myself for games. Except for Remnant, which I still have to show everyone the game. We did do a live stream, but I had to kind of get rid of it. I'm going to create a second channel for live streaming, or a Twitch channel for it. I don't want it to be on this main channel for some reason. It really kills the algorithm when you live stream and the streams only get a duration of X amount. So I'm going to look into that. We're going to look at doing some live streams on different channels, on a different Twitch channel, or maybe we'll create a second YouTube channel called Broken Streams or something like that, and we'll do that with live streaming. So it could be something going forward that way. The other thing is maybe looking at different genres, different channels for different genres. And if you guys like those genres, you can come to that channel and have a look at that. So it's just a project for the future. When I have a bit more time, we'll go into those. Alright, so Eagle Eye is finally at its max level, so it is 20% crit chance, which means it's put us down to nearly 30%. You can see we are critting a lot more. Those are the yellow numbers above the zombies' heads, and we now need a lot more weapon damage, because I don't think 200 damage is nearly enough for these zombies to be murdered. Okay, we do need to try and get our turret up and running now as well. It deals a whack ton of damage because of the AoE that it has. So if we can get it up and running to try and kill as many zombies as possible, that's going to help us level up a bit more, and that's going to help us get further into the game, with just the way that it works. Meta progression is the key to winning these games. So getting ourselves as much money and as much XP is the way to progress further for ourselves. Ooh, okay, we got a little bit of a magnetism over here. We're going to go and grab one level into the electric turret. It is very, very strong, and it could come in handy very, very soon. So we're going to grab that. We're also going to grab one in the helicopter strike. And every time you max a specific, skill, or whatever it is that you want to call them, a specific power up, then you actually land up getting more money for that. So unlocking the power up essentially, so taking one level in it, it gives you money, and then maxing that power up also provides you with money. So that's why you do want to focus on a specific one first, and then you move on to some of the others, or at least that's what I do. It might not be the best thing, but I'm not sure on strategies yet in this game. We haven't spent enough time learning the ins and outs, like we have in Vampire Survivors or Soulstone Survivors. Also, speaking of which, Vampire Survivors co-op mode has been released. If you guys have the game, or if you guys wanted to play a bit of the co-op, let me know down in the comment section, or get a hold of me on Discord or wherever it may be, and maybe we can jam some co-op Vampire Survivors sometimes. Maybe you can make it into a video if you want it as well. That would be pretty cool, right? So let's see who's interested in some co-op Vampire Survivors. Alright, things are getting a little bit hectic right now, so we are gonna have to just try and survive, collecting money as we go along, making sure we are healthy. And the more you play the game, the more you go into what we call, the Horde becomes more dangerous. Not what we call, it's what happens. The Horde becomes more dangerous, so the further you play, I think it happens every 5 minutes or so, the Horde starts to increase their damage and their life, and they actually become more densely populated, if that's the word. So you do fight more and more enemies. That is good for us because that means more XP, but at the same time it is very dangerous for us because there's more of them, and there's only so much damage we can dish out at a single time. But there we've got our electric turrets again. Like I mentioned earlier, they are very, very good at keeping us alive. We want that jewel. There we go. We are going to level up the SMG again just to make it that bit stronger. I mean, the auto attacks are probably the strongest thing that we can use, although the abilities are very, very strong as well. Again, very new to the game, so I could be talking a whole lot of shit. If you guys have played the game for a very long time, or if you finished it, you've unlocked everything, you finished the skill tree and everything like that, let me know down in the comment section what skills you use, what combo of characters you like, and let me know if I'm doing it right, if you think I should be going for these first, or if you think like maybe electrocution would have been better to go for first, or things like that. So let me know down in the comment section. Valuable input from people that have already played the game is always loved and wanted, and also just opinions. I love talking to you guys, so let's chat. Leave a comment down below. Alrighty, give me the SMG final level. You can see there by getting it to tier 4 we got $1,200, or in-game dollars. It would be nice if I could get real dollars. That would be cool. Imagine that. Just make sure we dodge. Okay, we didn't. He did die. Grabbing money over there. Let's keep going. And there we go. We can go and pick this up over here. We are going to grab the movement speed. That is going to help us just get out of sticky situations if we do find ourselves in them. I think movement speed in every single one of these survival games is of the utmost importance, especially Soulstone Survivors, since you need to move a whole lot more than in these other games. Alright, here is the multi-shot for the bow. That is the enhanced version of the bow attack. So she shoots 2 attacks now instead of 1, which is fantastic. That's just double the damage. And again, they are also critting, or at least we're trying to get it to crit as much as possible. It looks like we are critting a decent chunk, so we are in a fantastic spot. Increase that, it increases the damage and the number of bow shots, so that we are able to dish out even more damage. And then all these white things are different buffs. So stone skin is, I think, armor. We get one that gives us more attack, or it looks like a cooldown. So it does make us that bit stronger. So picking up all these white things, picking up everything in this game seems to be very, very good for you. So making sure that we do pick up everything is going to make us stronger and able to get further as well. Alright, and like I mentioned in the very beginning, we have only ever made it to 18 minutes. I'm not sure if it's because my skill tree just isn't leveled enough, or if maybe I just haven't played enough, or if I'm just bad at the game and getting bad RNG also makes a difference. But we're definitely going to try and get to the 20 minutes. Hopefully be able to show you exactly what happens then. Whether or not we pass the 20 minutes or not doesn't really matter. We just need to make sure we can get there so we can all see what happens. Ooh, I think I'm in a very bad spot right there. We did manage to move back a bit, just so we didn't take all that damage from the explosion. Alright, so let's keep moving forward. Grabbing another one over there. We're going to upgrade the electric turret even more. Grab a super speed over there. Alright, the map is looking very empty for some reason. Either I'm just doing a whack ton of damage or something's going on here. Something scary is going to happen, you know. It is nice that on the edge of the screens you can see like the color of whatever is waiting there for you. So if you have like a health or healing, one of those hearts to pick up, you will see the red on the corner of the screen. Next time I see it, I'll show you guys exactly what it is that I'm meaning, because sometimes you might miss it while playing the game, or sometimes you just won't know about it. So we're going to pick up the axe again, 10% increased damage. Ooh, a 600 damage crit, that's huge. Ah, I like that. Give me more. Ooh, okay, so it looks like it's a pretty normal number. That is fantastic. Alright, and then what happens once we get all our characters maxed out, because they've only got so much of everything? What level is it that we need to get to max out all of our characters? And then what happens once we've maxed out all of our characters? And then is there a way to get it done in a very, very short time? Is there like an RNG sort of thing to this? If we get a lot of like those magnets, is it going to make us level up a lot faster? Does it help actually getting them a lot, or is it beneficial to kind of store as much XP on the floor as possible until you find one of those magnets, and then you get the burst of levels going? I don't know, these are a couple of things. I don't think the levels make that much difference in terms of timing. I think you can pick it up as you go. You don't have to wait to collect all of it. But what I was talking about is, as you can see, the red over there in the corner of the left hand side of the map, that's to show us that we have a heart over there in that direction, and that's what I mean. So they do show you the blue for the magnet. There is one there at the top, and then they do show you obviously for your to save your other operatives, as well as for the weapon caches. So grab the weapon cache, increase our crit chance. So now we're on 53%, which is a huge amount. That means that we guaranteed to crit at least once every 2 bullets. Increase our arrow rain, so it reduces the cooldown over there. That's fantastic. Alright, we have another SOS signal detected, so let's go save the operative. 90, we've actually picked up quite a lot of gold this run, so that is fantastic as well. Grab the arrow rain, we got $1,200 for that. It looks like every time you level up a skill you get gold. It doesn't matter which skill it is, but obviously the higher the skill level, the more gold you get as well. So it is beneficial to try and get every skill to the highest level possible, so that you are able to get as much money as possible. So we're going to focus on arrow rain. It looks like we've only got like arrow rain, the helicopter, and things like that. There isn't really many skills left to do. It should be electrocute, the helicopter, arrow rain, and the grenade trail. I'm not such a fan of the grenade trail, but we'll end up doing it for the monies. Okay, just pick this up. I think that's more important than looking for the boss. We could go for weapon fire rate and for the cooldown, I think it was, or attack speed. No, it was weapon fire rate and something else. Doesn't really matter. We just got the upgrade anyway. I saw weapon fire rate and it looked good. Alright, to unlock the medic, we actually have to heal a certain amount throughout the game. So the more we can heal, the more money, the sooner we'll be able to unlock that medic. So getting hit isn't really a bad thing. We do want to unlock the medic so we can show you everything about them. The only thing about the weapons is you have to play with a certain character being the leader. Otherwise you aren't able to level that character's passive up. So you need to rank up all of the characters. I think it does take quite a lot of time. I know there is an endless mode, so you probably could do it a lot better on endless. It would be a lot quicker, but we will have to get into that as well once I'm a little bit further into the game on finding the most efficient way to level up your characters. Maybe that's something people would like to know. That's something I want to know, so it's definitely must be something other people want to know. If I want to know it, that means all of you want to know it, you know? That's how the world works. If I want it, everyone wants it. I'm joking, guys. But I am serious about wanting it. We do have to try and find out all about that stuff. Alright, there we go. Kill him. I don't see any more life around us, so that is a bit of a problem. But I think we are in a spot that is really, really good. We just did that. Arrow rain. I don't see us earning money from it, which is weird. But it is what it is. And we're nearly at the 18-minute mark. This is the part where we start to get a little bit, butt clenching, because a lot more bosses land up spawning. The enemies run to us. They start, dashing towards us, which we don't like, because that means they're going to hurt us. And especially if they land up dashing towards us when we are trying to heal as well. Or not trying to heal, but when we reloading our weapons, then that gives them the opportunity to hit us. So luckily I did pick up that movement speed. I think we are gonna need it. And kill that guy. We should level up very soon as well. And there are just more and more bosses spawning during the runs. There was a laugh. That's fantastic. Oops, I didn't dodge, and we are nearly dead. So this is exactly what I meant earlier. Unfortunately, we died again, and I never managed to make it to the 20-minute mark again. So I just got really bad luck with this. But I think we do need to spend a little bit more in the training points. Let's see what we can get right now. I have been working on my damage and more money, because obviously that means we'll end up getting more training points. More XP means more levels. And I think we need to look at maybe just damage or even something else. Oh, we got full damage. So maybe ability damage or even additional health. I think we're going to go for more XP. And then we're going to go for ability damage over here. And then we can put a point into XP and power up magnetism and a little bit of movement speed. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.